Welcome back, dear viewers, and we are joined now over the phone by Dr. Magda Bagnied, Professor of Mass Communications, to talk to us more about the role of media as the Egyptian radio honored a number of media pioneers for their big role and sincere efforts throughout the past years during a ceremony held at Studio 45, head of the National Media Authority Hussein Zain welcomed media pioneers and awarded them with honor shields. Good morning, Dr. Magda.
Good morning to you.
So, how do you see the keenness by the head of the National Media Authority Hussein Zain to welcome media pioneers and award them with honor shields?
That's an important step because you have to honor the people who worked to build up the Egyptian media at one point in a time. And I
Yes.
think this is very important, especially that Media Day is something that we have to celebrate, and Egypt is one of the pioneers in the world, as you know,
Yes.
in starting, the broadcast, media itself in different languages, and so sure, it's an important step, sure.
So, Dr. Magda, as we are talking today about, we are celebrating today the media and its role. Can you tell us more about the role of media in development?
Well, I would say, first of all, we have to know that the Egyptian radio started in 1934,
Yes.
which is something of the pioneer long time ago now. And talking about not only in development, but even in awakening the awareness of the people of what is going on in their country and outside their country. Teaching them things, keep them aware of what is happening around them, in different languages. I think there was something like more than 35 or 34 languages around the world to spread the information. So that gives a soft power to Egypt in a way. And this has been for such a long time. So development, yes. I mean, we can talk about different things, making people know what is going on, encouraging them in their fields of work. It's very important and very well known around the world that Egypt is among the pioneers. Yes.
So, Dr. Magda, what are the challenges that face media these days?
I don't think challenges, if you're talking about the, different channels, like using social media, like using, but other, everything is completing each other. If radio is there, people thought that radio will die because of the television, because of the satellite, because of all of these modern things, but actually it is completing because today you can have radio even on the internet. I mean, you can have special channels to spread your word in the world using radio and different methods. I mean, quickly, I'm just thinking about quickly, this is very well known, basically, that people will become aware, and it's a challenge, of course, because we have different source of media, but they are completing each other. I wouldn't say that radio would die at one point. No, it develops according to the age itself. According to the new technology that you have. That's why even we're talking today about the role of media and Media Day. Yes, ladies.
The
Hello.
importance
Yeah.
of the role of Maspero pioneers and media professionals as a soft power.
I will tell you something. Since I teach in the field of media for such some time now, I would say that Maspero does play an important role. You might ask, how could Maspero play something like that? Remember that since we started long time ago, now most of the Arab countries depended on people working on Maspero. Sometimes they need their expertise. So when you look to any of those successful stations around the Arab world, you will find lots of Egyptians started with them, and they have accomplished success. So I wouldn't say that we did not have, a kind of name even for the Maspero. They have a big name here and there. And whenever you find a successful program in the Arab world, you find some of them are Egyptians, building even outside the territory itself, outside Egypt. So it's very important with the variety, with the big building there, with the many things. Even you have an institute to teach not only on education, not only just broadcasting, but also you have educational roles to help people, to teach people. You have African Institute. You have many things, and to teach people how to learn how to conduct, programs and so on. It's something which is important. Egypt is very well known in that.
So, Dr. Magda, the Egyptian radio has always instilled the values, ethics, and behavior of the Egyptian society, and its influence has extended to all the Arab countries through its multiple networks. And the radio is still so, and its history is very well known. Can you elaborate on this?
Well, I might say something like even teaching people who do not read and write how to read. There was a special program in Arabic, I remember that, teaching them if you are not educated, if you do not know how to read and write, they have special even programs to help simple people to learn how to read. That does have creating awareness, helping people to learn. Many people depended on this. If you remember the time of Gamal Abdel Nasser, late Gamal Abdel Nasser, transistor at one point, I think so in the 50s, if you read the books, about the development of the broadcasting in Egypt, even farmers, they used to have the transistor and they used to listen to it. If they have to give them awareness, if they have to teach them something, if you have to make people connected using simple languages, you can have series, you can have many methods. Egyptian series, very well known. Educational program, English program, variety. You have a variety. You're talking about something which is huge, in fact. To pinpoint it in 2 minutes. No, it's something which is very solid and strong.
Can you elaborate on the role of media in preserving the values and principles of the society, as we can see now that there are many challenges facing the society these days and its values?
Well, you can listen to the different channels that we have. We have different languages, and we have even channels that talk to the popular people in Egypt, like Shabi FM, for instance, this for the popular people, leading the people, directing them, telling them even things in etiquette, even simple things like that, talking about politics, talking about economics, many things, and many of them affect even the language. We used to have programs teaching people how to pronounce well the Arabic language. It's educational role as well, not only creating awareness. And from here, people, you have pioneers, and that's why today you're giving them awards for what they have done to build up the Egyptian media. It's a big history if you're talking about Egypt. It's something which is really we have to appreciate, because it's playing a big role in development even in many fields. Yes, ladies.
Yes, finally, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Magda Bagnied, Professor of Mass Communication. Thank you for being with us today. And by that, dear viewers, we come to the end of today's edition of The Breakfast Show. Thank you for watching.